This is balsamic rosemary pork tenderloin. It's a very quick, simple, easy, fast, and delicious dinner. So starting out with some rosemary, this will be about a tablespoon chopped, and just chop that up and set it aside. And grab your pork tenderloin. This is about a pound, and it's going to have a little tip there on the end that is not as thick as the rest. And I'm just going to tie it up, just like you tie a shoe. And what that does, it just ensures that it cooks evenly. Like if you didn't tie it up, that end would just cook super fast. So in this shallow dish that I'm going to marinate it in, I'm throwing in a quarter teaspoon garlic powder, salt, pepper, rosemary, and a tablespoon and a half of balsamic vinegar. It's not a lot, but to me this is plenty. If you want to go a little heavier on the rosemary or the balsamic vinegar, knock it out. And this is just a quick marinade. I'm only going to marinate it for about 30 minutes. You can certainly do it for 10 hours. Overnight it might start to get tough. I'm taking off this silver skin, and that's just not digestible. Don't dig for fat. If there's a lot of fat, you can take it off, but that connective tissue is really stringy, and you can't chew it or eat it really. So you just go ahead and take it off, and it's pretty easy to take off. Tie up that end, and use some scissors, not pruning shears. And tie off any of the loose bits because you're going to sear it and put it in the oven. The oven's going at 375. I'm just going to put the marinade all over it and then let it sit for like 15 minutes and then just flip it over and let it sit for 15 more minutes. And that's just a fast marinade. Like I said, you can do it a little longer if you like. I've got a cast iron skillet going at medium-high heat. It's going to be pretty hot here, you'll see. And that's some vegetable oil, and it's just a light coat on the pan. And you're going to sear it. Generally, pork tenderloin has about 3 sides, and pour all the juices in. Sear it for about 2 minutes on each side. Grab a splatter guard. The stuff is everywhere. My fire alarm's about to go off because I can't turn on the hood when I'm doing videos. So here you're just going to flip it. You can see the pan is. This is about a 10-inch pan, and that fits the pork tenderloin pretty perfect. If you go much bigger than that, the oil is going to burn on the pan. But it does smash the sides, and the sides get done a little bit more. So you cook it on one side for 2 minutes, the other side around 2 minutes, or until it's like starting to brown and sear. And then you flip it to the third side, and immediately just throw it in the oven at 375. And you cook that for 12 to 15 minutes. The internal temperature of the pork needs to be about 145. You see that bottom side is super cooked, and I like that. So if you don't like it, put that side down. It'll steam off. If you like it, put the side up. And then you're going to put a loose aluminum foil tent over it. And what this looseness does is it allows the sear to stay on while still bringing it up to letting the internal temperature come up a little bit more. But you don't want to totally close it because the sear will steam off. So let it rest 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. The longer you let it rest, the easier it's going to be to slice, especially thin. Troubleshooting this is perfect to me. It has a nice light pink, and that's perfect to me. But if you did undercook it, you can always throw it back in the oven. You could sear the individual slices. And you can find this easy recipe at eatsimplefood.com.